Let's see. Can y'all hear me now? Because I can't even hear nothing. Hold on. Let me refresh this whole page. You can hear me now? Okay. I don't know what that's about. So okay. I'm gonna just go from here. I ain't gonna touch nothing else. What's going on, everybody? Good morning. Happy Sunday. Guava, guava. Happy sugar-free Sunday. Guava, 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 guava. All right. Um, all right. I'm here. I'm here. I was just trying. You can y'all hear this rain on my roof? I'm checking to see if you can hear this rain on my roof. Yeah, it's loud too. That's why I was trying this to muffle the sound, but this is not going to be that kind of video anyway, so it's not going to take that long. All right. So what time is it? It is 11:23. The reason we are here today is because we are going over to Lady Leah's channel at 12 p.m., 12 o'clock, in almost a little over 30 minutes. We're going over to Lady Leah's channel. The reason why I got y'all going over to my wife's channel is because we just worked on a scientific project that pretty much took us all day, and it's going to be proof of everything that all the gardeners and all the homesteaders and all the farmers have been saying the whole time. Now listen, me and my wife it's kind of chilly, so y'all got to excuse me. I'm in here looking like old man Carruthers. I want everybody to know me and my wife work together on my channel and her channel. I know you don't see her a lot. That's because she's doing something completely different than I do. So what we have talked about, just in case you don't know, well, you don't know, but we have talked about showing her side of the scene again. Now, everybody know in the last couple of years, things got really, really weird here on YouTube. A lot of weirdos start popping out, and Lady Leah got busy in another career, and she had to back out a little bit. So she's been behind the scenes every blue moon. I got a drip of water. Did you see that? That was weird as all get out. Okay. We'll wait for that to happen again. Okay. So okay. So oh, wait, this is her right here. Okay. Yeah, I got one drip. It might be condensation because I was doing some crazy stuff last night. But anyway, I wanted to let y'all know that we are we starting to bring it back up to speed, and y'all gonna be seeing a lot more from Lady Leah. Yeah, y'all gonna be seeing a lot more from Lady Leah, not just on her channel, but on my channel as well. And the reason for that is because she's going to be giving you a side that I don't give you, and I don't never touch that part, whether it's love, life, relationships, spirituality, she got her whole spin on that, and I think it would be best coming from a lady than some things a woman wants to hear from another woman. She don't want to hear from a man. And it's not saying she don't like men and stuff like that. It's just sometimes it come it absorbs a little better when the words come from a woman of understanding. You know, hold on a second here. I'm not prepared for anything today. This rain took me out. Okay. And just like a man, sometimes a man need to be told by another man he cutting up or whatever, or how to get back on track, right? It's no different. Okay. So this is what I want y'all to do. At 12 o'clock, I want you, we're all going to go over to, let me put this link up real quick because oh, she ain't ready. Okay. So here's the deal. We found something out that I've been saying for years, and everybody always think I'm being mean when I say it, but it's just the plain old, not just God honest truth, it's the scientific proof. The scientific truth and the God honest truth. And I've been saying, and I don't understand. Okay, Juan says I'm now sub to Lady Led. Thank you for that. Everybody can go over there and sub Lady Led and subscribe and make sure you get notification, hit the link and everything for her, because we're going to be giving you a lot of stuff. And it's not just going to be here on the homestead, but I'm not going to tell you what the rest is. Okay. We're going to kick Leds on the loose back into play. And that's going to come in like crazy because we got a lot of traveling to do. And we're going to be meeting a lot of y'all on the road while we out there. Okay. And this time, instead of keeping it a secret every time we see one of y'all, I'm hoping that you would like to do a little short video with us. That way, you know, we got all of these stories. We literally meet hundreds of y'all all the time. And, you know, but everybody don't get a chance to see you. You see me, but I can't see you. The world can't see you. I think the world would like to see you and meet you, you know. Let me see. B Bonaparte says, I want to come meet up. What do you mean by you want to come meet up? The countdown is 30 minutes now, y'all. It's 11:30. We're all going to rush over to Lady Led's channel at 12 o'clock. Let me see. B Bonaparte, I see. What B Bonaparte, what I'm not quite sure what you're saying, my friend. Hey, Couture Lewis, how you doing? Intentionally loving. Ooh. Let's see. Juan says, I actually saw you at Costco here in Columbia. Oh yeah. I was at it's a Costco fairly close to my house. But I didn't want to bother you. You look like you were on a mission. Juan, look, I'm always on a mission. Do me a favor. Don't ever, I have no problem with you talking to me or stopping me. I'm not that kind of dude, okay? I'm not Hollywood. Stop me and just say, hey man, what's up? You know, I'm cool like that. All right, even if I'm looking like this, you probably saw me and I was looking like this. Didn't. Hey Juan, when I'm looking like that going into Costco, I am on a mission. I'm on a mission to try not to go in there and spend $200. Okay. So if I'm looking kind of frazzled or a little mean when I'm heading into Costco, I think everybody has this same look. What's up, HVAC? How you doing, bro? Everybody go in Costco like this. I'm pretty sure because you like, okay, I'm just going in here for some bread and some oranges and some coffee. That's all I'm getting. I'm just going in here for some bread, some oranges, and some coffee. And you come out. I try not to grab one of them big old baskets, them big old buggies, because you know you're gonna fill that boy up. And you're gonna come out and you're gonna hear that cash register say 350.59. I was just trying to spend $20. You come out there and spent $120. So my brother Juan, if you say we'll do next time, my brother, yes, look focused. I was focused on not spending no money. Don't hesitate to approach me, man. I'm not that kind of guy. All right. Now just make yourself known, okay? Don't touch me because that freaks me out. I've had that happen and I almost made somebody whistle in Walmart. Don't let me know. Say, hey, lad, and okay, don't do this. I'll make them whistle. You know, I ain't gonna explain what that means. I will make them whistle. Okay. But anytime, bro, if you see me, man, just come on, holler at me, man. All right. I would love to meet you in person. When I'm in Colombia and people see me all the time, that's fine, man. Hell, we was in Florida. If you ever been to Orlando, every Walmart in Orlando, Florida, in Kissimmee, is like thousands of people in each store. Thousands. And one young lady found my wife first, then she found me. And I was looking and smelling like a crime scene. I was like, we had just got to our condo. Just got to the condo. And said, let's run to Walmart and get some stuff. And I said, well, I look and smell like travel time. Like I've been traveling back in time or something. But let's just run over there real quick because we ain't planning to leave the condo for the whole day. As soon as we got in the Walmart, they saw us. So don't ever feel like I'm that dude not to approach. I'm not Denzel. I'm not Brad Pitt. I'm not. I'm just a regular old dude, man. I'm more like Keanu Reeves. I'm just, man, just come up, give me some dap, give me some, holler at me real quick. Let's part ways. Juan said, I'm heading to Orlando next week. As a matter of fact, oh, that's my other spot. That I'm always there. Everybody always sees me in Orlando, Florida, because I got another spot down there. And so you may see my truck. Okay? You may see my truck. All right, y'all. So everybody that's coming in the room, I'm here to remind you at 12 o'clock. Let me see. Lena, what you saying? Say your wife. Oh, your wife saw your potential over anything else. What does that mean? What does that mean, Lena? We're going over to Lady Leia's channel at 12 p.m. At 12 o'clock. Right? I'm trying to read the chat. I sure don't want to do this. But boy, you okay? I zero troll zone. Okay, this a no troll zone. I don't engage trolls no more. I don't do it. You know why I don't engage trolls no more? because hold on, y'all. There we go. There we go. Okay. I don't deal with trolls no more, and I suggest everybody that deals with the trolls on YouTube, stop. Do not engage. Okay? Because this is they have an agenda, and here's the bad part. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. This platform and all platforms know, and if I know I'm shooting a long distance here, but I'm almost positive that this platform and the other platforms, they are the trolls. They are the ones that start this, because they could stop it, but they don't. As a matter of fact, it's getting worse by the month. It's getting worse by the year, right? So if they can shut people down for showing a nipple or something, shut your whole channel down, they can surely shut down some of these trolls, but they don't. And the only reason I think that it's that way is because they themselves are the trolls. You got to be honest. You got to think about this for real, right? What person on God's green earth wakes up and does this and sits in somebody's live stream and does this all day? They do not benefit from it at all, right? What they're trying to do is get us to engage and go back and forth, because unfortunately we all see today that drama sells. And if I fly off the handle because of what a troll is saying or what a troll is doing, 5,000 more people gonna come into the live stream, because the analytics shoot like something bad is going on over there, and I'll pop up on your screen. The more calmer I am, the less views I get, because there's no drama. The less drama I have on my channel, the less views you get, and it's by design, and I understand that now. So what I have to do is understand that's just the way it is, and real people gonna show up instead of robots and weirdos, right? Okay. So we're gonna keep it positive over here for 2025 with all the stuff going on in the world right now. I personally myself need to stay as positive as possible. Okay. Okay. Everybody coming in the room. We got about 15 minutes left, a little over 15 minutes. We're all going. Okay. Homesteading for real, sis. That's because people feed off of that stuff. It's the truth. Nobody wants to hear any knowledge anymore or truth. People want to see bloodshed, and they want to see brothers fight. They want to see sisters fight amongst each other for the most ridiculous stuff, right? Primo's Garden says, me and the wife love you and Lady Ledge. We are striving to be self-sufficient, and it ain't easy. We have no choice nowadays. Blessings to you and the family, King. Thank you for that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Latanya Bentley, you must have just started the video from the beginning. Fast forward it if you can't hear me. Fast forward it to the end, to the present mark. Okay, we're going over to Lady Leia's channel at 12 o'clock. She has a video scheduled from some work that me and her have been working on for the last good week or so. Hey, Miss Shirley O.G. Gardner, how you doing? Let me see. How you doing, Rich D? Let me see. And what is this? Stereophonics says being an NPC. What is an NPC? What is an NPC? I'm not a gamer. If that's a game, oh shit. Never mind. Okay. All right. Claudette says, Led, is this the surprise you spoke of other day? You said you couldn't tell us yet. Yes. It's going to be on Lady Leia's channel at 12 o'clock. And it's what it is. It's proof of what I've been saying since I've been on YouTube. We get these questions all the time, and I answer it so simply that people think I'm being mean. And it's not that I'm being mean. There's nothing. Here's the thing. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. Every now and then I like to have a little fun and we sneak down conspiracy theory alley. You know, when we go down conspiracy theory alley, we play real quick, but we come back. We reel it back in. Okay. I've come to realize that this where we are today, everybody is just caught up on whatever sounds the most dramatic, right? Whatever sounds the most dramatic, that's what they do. So they start making up little things, whether it's political or it's scientific, making up stuff and try to make things click and work, and it just don't work. It's fun. It's fun, you know, when we start looking for Bigfoot, but there's no Bigfoot. So after a while, you start to realize you've been wasting all your time in your life looking for a ghost. And here's the thing. Sometimes the actual truth and the proof is right there in your face. And nobody wants to hear that. Nobody want to hear the truth, even though it's right there. It's simple. It's easy to understand. Nobody wants to hear the truth. They want to hear a story, right? They want to hear. Why do you think people watch soap operas and people watch like Atlanta, Messy Housewives and stuff like that? They want to hear that because they want to see somebody else with a more messed up life than they have. They want somebody else to fight. They want somebody else to come out with some kind of nonsense. And next thing you know, they feel better about themselves, right? And that's what it is. So to me, I like facts. I like facts and numbers. Numbers don't lie, right? Facts can be manipulated, but numbers don't lie. So it's fun to play conspiracy theory on stuff, It's fun. That's all. It's just fun. Conspiracies don't prove anything. So for me, right, Marcia, people fall in love with ideas and not reality. That's the problem. Here's a good question. Is $65,000 for 5 acres worth it? I don't know. I don't know. The only way I would know something like that is I would have to see it. If you don't know anything about land, you need to do some research. You can't say it's $65,000 for 5,000 for 5 acres. Good. Is it in a swamp? Is it in a marsh? It could mean anything. Okay. All right. Do we have any questions from real people? Right. A lot of factors go into that decision. They sure do. You just don't say what's a good price for land. Here's one for you. What's on that land for you? That's like saying, is $100,000 a good price for a car? It depends on if you're a race car driver or if you're a very rich person and you need bulletproof glass. It depends. Hold on. All right. Okay. Any questions so far? Lady Led's countdown is in 10 minutes. She said it's in the mountains. That means nothing. You got to know let's talk about that real quick. You got to know your land. If you don't walk the land, and here's the hard part about doing that, because land is flying off the shelf so fast, it really almost don't give you time enough to evaluate the land. But it's something that you cannot let go. You have to walk the land, or you might just purchase a big giant swamp. You might just purchase a piece of land that you cannot do anything with. Right? What are you planning on using the land for? Water source, minerals, timber, soil, and several other factors to consider. Right. Leslie, you know what? You say never purchase land sight unseen. Let me tell you something, my sister. There is such a big lie going on social media where people talk about they're buying land sight unseen. There's even a television show to say they go buy land sight unseen and auctions and stuff like that. And then next thing you know, they find a house worth $2 million. Let me tell you something. That is trash. That is a lie. That is a lie. And people keep saying that because it brings views. You are right. You are right. People keep saying, yeah, we got this land. It's 5 acres, 10 acres or whatever. And it already had a barn, some tractors, 2 ponds and all this. And we only got it for like $5,000, $2,000 at an auction. Man, I'm telling you, them be for views. Them be for views. I've seen this several times, and I'll be like, man, you lost me with that. Says, does it have access to water, septic, electrical, if that's what you want? Is it buildable? Does it have south-facing aspects that you can garden, etc.? How you doing, Jennifer? It's good to see you, sister. All of that stuff is important when you purchasing land. All of it. You can't just say, ooh, this looks nice, because we actually went and saw how we found this land. We saw some land before this. It was 20 acres. And here's the problem with that 20 acres. It literally, truly, deeply, deeply was in the middle of nowhere. And way down the country road, you can hear a lot of shooting. Boom, 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 right? And me and my wife was out there looking at it, walking the land, and then a big old white Chevy Silverado came out in the middle of the road and just sat in the middle of the road with 2 flags waving on the back of the Silverado. I don't think I need to tell you what was on the flags. And one was a Confederate flag and the other one was the name of the president. And they just sat there revving their engine. And now here we go. I got 20. I'm about to buy 20 acres down the street from dudes with those kind of flags on the back of their truck and acting a fool down in the middle of the road. And the gun range is right down the road. Somebody can say that an accidental, round slipped through and got to us. We was like, nah, the price was right, everything. But I was like, it wasn't me, because I was ready to fight for it. Lady Leah was like, you ain't going to leave me out here. What if I'm out here by myself? Okay. Okay. Right. Adam Ness. Absolutely. Location. We got to emphasize that, because even though it's just land and you're not really looking for a house per se, your location is everything, because you may be in a spot that you don't want to be in. Okay. And I know everybody's looking for land, but it just doesn't mean anything. You may be in a spot that you can't handle. Okay. How many people heard of, what's the young lady's name? She has a channel here on YouTube. Tiffany's. I think her name is Tiffany. Her and her father on her channel. Anybody ever heard of her? I think it's Tiffany's Farm, something like that. Somebody tell me the real name of her channel. I don't want to mess her channel up, because I really like her and her father, and I watch them a lot. Well, they have a Tiffany's Farm. They have an issue, seem like every day. Okay. And at first I used to think that she might be staging stuff for views at first, I thought, right? But the more I watched this, I was like, you can't stage this. You can't stage that kind of crazy, because staging that kind of crazy takes more money to stage than it would take that you're going to get from YouTube. I was like, she ain't doing it. She ain't staging cows busting through the fences and stuff. She ain't staging this. Okay. So yeah, that location. She got a nice piece of property, but good God, listen. She got a lot of work on her hands. That's all I can say. All right. So we got 3 minutes till we going over to Lady Leah's channel, y'all. 3 minutes. I'm about to get off of here. We're at 11:59. We're going over. I want to see it's 528 people here. It's 530 people here. I want to see 530 people on Lady Leah's channel, okay? Because this is for proof to show you that this homesteading and this gardening is not just the homesteading and the gardening. It's something that we have been telling folks forever, and everybody keeps saying no, because I heard from my cousin, and then oh my God, here you go, right here. Oh, sweet. Chemtrails. Yeah, Lad, what about the chemtrails? The chemtrails and the chemtrails. And I'd be like, man, miss me with that stuff, man. Miss me with that. It got to do with the actual scientific proof and the God honest truth you about to find out as soon as we go over to her channel. I'm about to click on her channel. Let me see, click on my baby right now, because I'm ready. Y'all better prime it up and get ready to go. Okay, let me see. Okay, you say I watched some of their videos. They are in a bad predicament. Amen. Listen, I said I would never, nobody ever run me off my land, but boy, that would get on my nerve. I would have to do something. I would have to find a good lawyer. Oh, please put the link back in the channel if I still got it. I hope I didn't mess it up. There it is. Here's the link to my wife's channel in the chat right here. Okay. And her link is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Just go to Lady Leah 73 at Yahoo. And okay, it's 11:59. It's 11:59. And I'm heading over to my baby channel. It should air at 12 p.m. in less than 1 minute. It should be on right now. Everybody go over to Lady Leah's channel. I want to see 530 people on Lady Leah's channel right now. Go. See you over there. Peace. And then we're going to have a discussion in the chat, in her chat about it. All right? Leah Farmer 73. See you at my wife's channel, Lady Leah 73 channel here on YouTube. Okay? Peace. Go. It's proof. You're going to need this. You can prove it to anybody.